to store stuff in and stuff like that. So anyway, but now they're being used, that maybe stack them 10 high and then you try to crawl up on a staircase made of these milk cartons. It's called the, well, it's on TikTok, it's called a challenge. There is the basketball goal I was talking about. But this challenge, this milk carton challenge, or crates as they call it, it's in a pyramid shape. Maybe we can roll some of the footage of that. You put it in a pyramid shape and then you crawl up the steps, and it's so, you lose your balance because it's not, well, it's wobbly, obviously. So people have been falling and hurting themselves. The concern is that maybe smaller kids are going to start doing this and breaking their arms and wrists and everything else. So our social media, one of our social media experts and author, JJ Cannon, or Jennifer Cannon, joins us now along with Dr. Stephen Stash from Rothman Orthopedics. And Doctor, we'll get to you in just a second. So, I mean, this thing is all over TikTok. So there may be some parents out there. If you've noticed your kids collecting milk crates, this is probably what they're attempting to do.
Yes. I mean, I feel like it was just yesterday we were talking about people wrapping themselves in duct tape and lighting themselves on fire.
Right.
And now we have this. There's always going to be something new. And we just need to try to teach our kids about the risk versus reward. So, yes, darling, I know that you would like to be TikTok famous.
Yes.
But do you also enjoy walking and the use of your arms and legs?
Yeah.
Because doctors are saying, I'm sure the doctor we have today will say that you can do anything from break a wrist to break your neck.
Well, what would be the first to go? Your hands, probably, your wrists, Doc?
Well, I think it kind of depends on how you fall, but you know, any way you cut it, this is a really bad idea. Those crates are inherently unstable, and you know, a fall at even a low altitude from a wrong angle can lead to a severely traumatic injury.
Yeah. So, JJ, what is the objective once you stack the crates?
The objective is to climb up one side as if you're climbing up a staircase to the top of the pyramid, and then climb down, like step down the other side going forward, which I think is the most precarious part.
Yeah, this dude even started doing...
Oh, that's very high.
Yeah, exercising at the top there. Then he comes all the way down. Yeah, the idea is, it's incredibly unstable.
Yes.
And that's
Yes.
the issue. Doc, what you said, Doctor rather, it seems to me if you're going to do it, because kids are still going to do this. I said, look at that, this kid breaks his face. Do it on grass at least?
I mean, I'm still going to say don't do it at all, as it's not a really good idea. You know, the surface that you fall on can still be fairly traumatic, even if it's soft versus hard. Again, it's all about angles and outstretched arms and different ways that your body is going to take the impact. So no matter what way you cut it, it's a really, really bad idea.
I've seen people in the hospital after doing this. I suppose that it took it to the nth degree, Doctor. You could break your neck and die, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to break a bone. You can hit your head and get a traumatic brain bleed, and you know, lights out, game over. You know, and is it worth some clicks on TikTok? You know, any activity where the inherent risk of falling is probably greater than the success. Again, I've said it, it's just a bad idea.
Just a bad idea. JJ, you've studied this kind of stuff. I mean, how do you get your kid not to do it? I mean, first of all, you got to know they're going to do it.
You have to know your kid, because every kid is different. You can't make a blanket statement like, tell them not to do that, because you just can't do that today. TikTok is fun. There are so many ways to get involved with your kids other than doing stuff like this. And I think you just have to communicate. That's always the number one parenting tool, is communication. And just say, hey, every once in a while, Google is your friend, or whatever your favorite search engine is, and find out what the latest trending challenges are. There are some that are even more dangerous than this happening that I'm not even going to mention.
So that's your advice to parents. Just every now and then Google, what is the hottest TikTok trend?
You have to be a private investigator as a parent. Pretend you're working undercover for the CIA all the time.
There you go.
Yes.
I agree with you. I think it's that important.
Yes.
JJ, good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Dr. Stash, thank you.
Hey, thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
You got
Be
it.
safe.
Coming up, it might be summer still for 4 more weeks, JJ.
Yes.
But experts say it's time to start your holiday shopping. What? Christmas shopping should be done now.